This house is messy. The family has left for school, left for work, and I am left with a mess. I mean, I'm not 100% innocent. You should see the master bathroom at my office, but I need to get this. It's just like I need to get it clean. It's been a crazy week, which is why a few things have slacked. So I thought I will try the method that I saw Steph talk about on The Secret Slob, and it's the 5x5 method, where you spend 5 minutes cleaning or tidying up an area like for 5 rooms. So for me, it's going to be this messy dining room. The dining room, oh my gosh. This one is where the kids like to hang out. When we got the fireplace, everybody started wanting to hang out in here. One of my sons sits there and does homework. And yeah, I have guiltily, we just had our kitchen painted, and so I took this down. I'm debating whether or not to keep it, and there's my tea stash for the year. My crazy messy kitchen, I don't even know if I have enough time in there. This is definitely gonna be tight getting this one ready. And that is the table. My living room, not too bad. Not too bad in here. I already actually picked those cushions up because for some reason they were on the floor today, and I was like, "Wah!" My bedroom, not too bad, but also my master bathroom. I am ashamed to say this is pretty much entirely my mess. And I need to clean it up. And so I feel like that. I feel it's going to be tight in a couple of areas, and my office, which again is also going to be tight. This actually might be the worst room today. My desk, I love to have my desk clean, but it is just messy, messy, messy. If I can manage to get this done, I'm going to reward myself, and it is going to be with not the usual tea, but something else. So stick around to the end to see what that is, and I'm going to pop in my AirPods, connect it to my iPad so that I can film with my phone, so you can have both angles. So let's get started. I actually love cleaning, mostly because I can listen to a podcast or an audiobook, which makes it so much more enjoyable. This is my son's stuff. Oh my gosh. This room honestly is messier than I thought it would be. I didn't realize how much stuff the kids had lying around, which meant we had to have a bit of a discussion later. But it took actually longer than I thought it would. I have a bit of a tea stash. Whoop. Because it's only released in the fall, and I love it so much I drink it year round. Tea palooza. And the timer went, and I'm not quite done emptying my tea. However, I wasn't actually planning on emptying my tea now, so I'm just gonna cut myself some slack and spend an extra 15 seconds unpacking the rest of the tea, and I did it. Yeah, there was a tiny bit of time left. Okay, dining room is done. Ooh. Okay, this kitchen might take longer because I actually have to put stuff in the dishwasher. I think the kitchen is the messiest room in the morning on average for everybody, probably. I mean, this is the room where so much happens. A lot of food is prepared. And if I don't get my kids to put their stuff in the dishwasher before school, then it is my problem. And I am okay with that just because I don't want to be the person who is working from home and walking through a messy kitchen and being distracted all day. And we recently had sort of a kitchen reno. Really, we just refaced it. We had all of the cupboards painted. We put up a new backsplash, and we got a new countertop. And it makes it so much more enjoyable to be in here because we are on the side of a mountain, as I always say, and it is darker in our house than it is in a lot of other houses in the city. So because it is lighter, it reflects more light. It is so much more enjoyable to be in. It is more enjoyable to cook in, and it is more enjoyable to clean. And it's actually more fun to keep it clean and just to walk by and enjoy it. So it is just, I would say, by far my favorite room. Well, not counting my bedroom or my office. Okay, it's top 3. It is hilarious for me to watch myself cleaning the kitchen because I did it so odd. I loaded the dishwasher, then I wiped the counters, and then I put things away. All right. Okay, 15 seconds to go. What I'm going to do is allocate the table to the living room, even though it probably would be very close. Whatever. All right, and go. Now, this new cookbook, What's Gabi Cooking? I love her cookbooks. This one's new. I haven't had a chance to look through it too much. So I got up. This room was so messy and I couldn't believe it, but it's because my husband got home from work late and the kids were hanging out with him and I was sleeping. Not too late. Okay, I'm gonna throw that there. See, this room, not so bad. Not so bad.
Yeah, it's not so bad because I already cleaned it when I got up in the morning because I couldn't stand it.
Is it not adorable when this cat cleans his feet? He's the cutest boy ever. Look at him go. Okay, I have 2 minutes left in here, which is great. I'm gonna pause it. Actually, I have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. So that's good. I'm going to donate this time to the dining room because I just walked by it and realized there were just a few things I missed. This has been bugging me, let's be honest. Oh yeah, Hudson's Bay. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I wash these all the time to the point where I set one in my office because nobody was listening to the rules around these putting lips on. No, so I have my own. I'm going to put this next to the sink because there's a certain somebody who needs to wash these. And this is my garbage / recycling box. I'm just sort of carrying this. I'll take it to the office. I don't think I need it in the bathroom because there's a garbage up there. But I have about 30 seconds left in here. So now we're moving to the office. I'm gonna set this 5 minutes. This one I feel like will need more time. Why I'm going to start with folding my scarves. I don't know. Not exactly prioritizing things, am I?
I think we learned that I just sort of go to the first thing I can and just start, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's like in the kitchen when I was like, hey, I'm just going to get these dishes out of the way. It just helps you think. And that's one of the things when I tell people to declutter, I'm like, just start somewhere. So if you're cleaning up an area, just start picking stuff up and get it done.
Have you seen this kind of later? My son, see if it does it. Will it? There we go. My son can hear, like you can hear, tick, 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 tick. He is like, ah, because he thinks it's like, he says it's super high pitched and he can't handle it. This is a little messy now too. So I did just throw a bunch of stuff here because the camera was in the way. So now I will put things right where they go. Oh my gosh, it is almost time for me to get out my LED light for sad lamp season. And I've got these other lights, which I use to really cheer myself up. So we're not quite there. I wait until the time change, but I'm pretty happy with this space now. This is actually organized. I promise.
Well, apparently I worked up an appetite, and that is one of the reasons I'm always like, make sure you're hydrated and you're well fed. But I think it's always good to stop for a snack if you can get back to it. So I made this delicious protein pancake. I added some chocolate chips on it because I forgot to put them in it, but it was yummy.
So this room is not bad. I'm getting cocky because I've set the timer and here I am chatting. The bathroom is the bad part. So I'm gonna dive in and I am tidying. Post-it note next to the bed with pens. I like the smell of this. Have you ever smelled the sage sweet sheets? It smells so good. There we go. This is a clip. I'm gonna put that in my pocket. These things go downstairs. Okay, this room's done. Let's go to the bathroom. I'm gonna pause it. So I have 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in here. Let's go.
If there was ever a room that I left messy, it would be this room. I just often like to just put things away when I deal with them when I'm done getting dressed, but sometimes I just leave them out.
I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Oh boy. Okay, this is actually, it was my brush, but it's the kids' brush now. It's my little earrings. I need to clean the tub. We don't even use that tub. It's like a jetted hot tub, but it uses too much water and we're on a well and we run out of water. So it just needs to be dusted every now and then. But this is actually like kind of done. I just need to take this water glass downstairs and just sort these in my hamper. But we're done with like lots of time to spare. So that I definitely get my reward. I might even have a cup of tea in addition to my reward.
This room was actually messier than it looked. It's quite a long room and there were a lot of kids' clothes everywhere, backpacks. The dining room table had things on it, but afterwards it looked a lot better. There's a bag up there, which is just an earthquake kit. And the rest of it, I got a lot cleaner. Now, the true before for this room, I don't have because I got up in the morning to do some work and ended up just picking things up because it was driving me crazy, even though I was planning on making this video. But afterwards, it looks so much better. When this room is clean, it looks so good. The kitchen wasn't terrible, but it certainly did need some attention. And I had to make cupcakes for a kid's event, so I had the cupcake carrier out, a bunch of things. Afterwards, it looks so much better. I left out my cookbook because that is what I was using to make dinner for the night, but it looks so much better, even the wonky way that I did clean it. This room, I absolutely love it. And my bedroom, which is such an important room for me, wasn't that bad either, but it did require just a tiny bit of tidying, and that little bit made a huge difference for me. Now, the office can get messy. Ideally, I am putting things away at the end of the day, which I usually do, but I had left it messy. But look how much nicer it looks without everything all over the place. And of course, the bathroom, where I am not always the best at putting my clothes away when I am done with them, but look how nice it clears up. Don't mind my plant that's falling over.
Okay, this is my reward. It is my Lego haunted house, and I love it, I love it, I love it. And I don't care who knows it. It's the coolest thing. This makes me happy. But I do think I will have a cup of tea also.
Now, laundry can be a beast when it comes to keeping your house clean. Recently, I did a video kind of modeling Dawn from the Minimal Moms laundry style. Check that out right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.